Most games treat you like the main character. Dwarf Fortress does not. Because in Dwarf Fortress, you are not the main character. You can prepare for attack from the outside, just like we did. But usually, it's the threat from within that can destroy everything. We heard the war bells in the distance. The watchtower informed us that the enemy had come. And they brought their mighty siege weapons. They came to destroy our people, down to the last child. So of course we manned the walls, sent our soldiers to their positions. Turns out everyone else was taking a shit because there was only one defender, but she was rapidly firing her bolt thrower, earning her legendary status. Meanwhile, down below, our soldiers are actually putting up quite a good fight. I guess they finished defecating already, and now they're fencing off. Hold it. There is some important details I need to tell you in order to understand where this is all going. Here we have Rigoth knowing Sax. He literally knows all the Sax, and he was elected mayor for this fact. And he was feeling very proud of himself. He was the new king in the castle. And our previous leader, Dodok, who is central to this story, he was pissed. He is Dodok Senstzak. And when our dwarves constructed a brand new bed made of tiger iron, it was a legendary artifact, and we gifted it to the new mayor. But right when we plopped down this divine bed in the mayor's bedroom, right there, Dodok Senstzak was pissed. So our former leader decides to go straight into the tavern and just throw fists against literally anyone and everyone. He is throwing a tantrum, and it gets ugly down there. However, I have a siege to defend. So both my eyes are fully engrossed in what's happening until I see that Urva the Stonecrafter has turned out dead. And then I go back there and see the mayhem and the chaos. And that's when I see her for the first time. The real main character of my playthrough. This goblin who's hiding and brawling with this duck. This Kutzmob Fell Screams, app name by the way. And she'd snuck in here and somehow gotten roped into this brawl. But I mean, I'm just still kind of underestimating this goblin for now, until I go defend the siege a little bit, and then I see the corpses and the vomit, and I think to myself, okay, maybe the siege and the external threat is not the greatest existential crisis. Perhaps it's the thing that's killing all my dwarves from within. And I go take a look and I see, holy shit, this goblin has 11 notable kills and 152 other kills. So this is a goddamn Terminator mass killer who's also killing all of our dwarves with its pigtail left glove, which, you know, is very impressive. This goblin is not even using a iron weapon, but literally whipping all my dwarves with her goddamn glove. And I just see the mayhem unfolding now, and I'm as much as I'm in shock and in despair, I'm also in complete awe of this, you know, main character who, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking as well, like, you know, the siege is now probably secondary. We feel like we have it handled. My dwarves are rallying and charging, and yes, we meet the former big bad evil guy up there on top of the hill, who's like laughing down at my dwarves saying, ha 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 ha, yes, you thought you could best me. not knowing he's in fact a little bitch compared to the real threat that's killing all of our dwarves in the heart, in the very belly of our fort. There's the real Darth Vader in there, just ruthlessly killing everyone. While she's injured, she is going into the tavern now where all my dwarves were hiding, and she is just killing them all, and again with a glove. So I send my troops down where they're needed, where our cats and our ducks and our dwarves are just getting chased down. And so I send in the soldiers, and I'm like, God damn it, like, are we gonna lose the entire fort to this one? So here come two of my soldiers, and they're like Obi-Wan and Anakin against Count Dooku, and they're like, we'll do this together. But then the former one is like, yes, I got this on my own, and charges head in first, solo, against this fucking goblin. And you know the rest. Yeah, he got obliterated. And the second one too, his mentor, his Obi-Wan, as the goblin finishes them, saying, twice the pride, double the fall. And, you know, she's a great fighter, proficient swordsman, but she's just kicking everyone's ass with this glove. So this really feels personal. I feel like she knew that one goblin we killed. And there's blood and vomit everywhere, and now my dwarves are just getting chased down. She's taken on 3 of them at the same time, dead, dead, and dead. And I'm like, holy fucking fuck. Another soldier dead. Going upstairs. She's now fighting on the goddamn bridge. Dead. She falls down. And look, she's climbing back up. Dead. Killing another dwarf. And now she's on the very bridge of our defenses. Our ballistas are just sitting there, inept. And this is when Fell Scream takes it to the next level, killing my ducks, chasing down this one cat and just tearing it to shreds as well with its glove. And it kind of dawns on me that this feels more personal to me than just a normal tavern brawl where a goblin gets a punched face. This felt like this goblin either knew that one goblin that we killed in last episode, or we came face to face with this Dwarf Fortress world's main character, and she just hates dwarves. So this is Thob the Unaware. I named him so because he was up there with the bolt thrower, just sitting on the trigger while his dwarves were getting massacred about 10 feet away from him. So this goblin right here, terrible as this was to face when we prepared for everything externally, the first siege happens and it just starts chasing down not only our dwarves, not only our cats, and killing everything in his path, but it even started killing the besiegers themselves, as well as the soldiers. Just, this is like a demigod. This isn't even fair anymore. This goblin now, wearing its crown, is just roaming the countryside, chasing down anything that's alive. So pissed. And it even finds a mother and its child. So, main character maybe, arch villain, 100%. I must make an adventurer and one day kill this goblin and have that as a pact, because this goblin just walked off the map as if nothing had happened. And it convinced me that my pride in this fort and in the direction I was taking it was like an ant pile to this goblin. And that even the most grandiose fort in this kind of game is insignificant. And that's honestly why I love Dwarf Fortress so much. And these types of games where you're not destined for anything. Fate is literally in your hands. And it's up to you as a player to be on the brink of destruction all the time. And we faced our destruction from within. This game also taught me the lesson that it's the small things that you ignore that are right there, right in front of you, that can trigger your demise. It's a great lesson, and I'm grateful for Dwarf Fortress for teaching me this. And I will be back with an adventurer to slay this great goblin. To be continued.